Hello, traders. Good evening, and welcome back to our daily Forex forecast. Now, in today's episode, we are going to look out for how DXY price into the level we call out on our weekly Forex forecast. Since today is Monday, I'm going to reference to back to the weekly Forex forecast. So we know that price has already reached our project level. Then you need to sit tight and understand where price is going to go next, or where I'm looking out for. Right? What is the probability that price is going to go this certain levels is going to create a certain momentum, especially going in Tuesday, since Tuesday always form the high or the low of the week. So let's look at what price is going to do using how price already delivered today, and from the key levels that price has reacted to and all of that. So thank you for tuning in, and if this is your first time stumbling on this channel, do well to like our subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you, and God bless you. So let's dive. This is this is the US dollar index, DXY, and we've seen that today price has derived lower, and since last week, the week ended with this low, right? With a low created a high, and we take the ranges. When we take the range, the 50% is around this area, and we have our bullish, bullish breaker, or proportional order block, whatever you want to call it, but this is a breaker block that reacted to off from this fair value gap, and now price has delivered higher, right? Retrace. Now this is what I refer to as what higher time frame retracement for higher for, sorry, lower time frame retracement for higher time frame what delivery. That is, this retracement lower is a lower time frame retracement to fill in the inefficiencies. So the key level primarily on the XY, we have this fair value gap remain on top, and this is where it gets interesting and somehow confusing if you don't know what you are doing. Now the fair value gap here and this order block, we have tapped on the order block, right, and the market close above it. Now we're anticipating that price is more likely to give us a tick, maybe just a tick below this internal range liquidity turtle soup. Now I want to see price turtle soup this area so that we use the turtle soup to go higher, as we uh as we are projecting that price should reach this level. But it's not important that price must touch react to this level, since we already have an order block, right? But we want to see how early morning tomorrow is going to set the leg, whether price is going to come here or not. Tomorrow is going to set that leg for us. So let's go to the 4 hour on the XY. So on the 4 hour time frame, we see that a we have a bullish, right? We have a bullish order block here. So we have a bullish order block around here, and we see how price was reacting into it and off of it. And with how price has already accumulated around this area, we're going to see an offset distribution lower, to which is going to be like a manipulation and a kiss of death. Sorry, yeah, a kiss of death around this area. That is just a tick below this area for price to go higher. And yeah, that is what price is more likely to do next week. So price is going to more likely to sweep this low, which is what we are looking out for. And if this price is going to sweep this low, then it's going to affect the each euro dollar. And yes, we have already reused this fair value gap, and price is showing momentum to go higher currently, but it's still on a range. So that is going to be determined by tomorrow candle. So but overall, I prefer to see tomorrow candle deliver lower, take today low, and tick, just tap in a tick of this candle just below it, then continue to go higher. If he wants to go lower more than just a tick, we have a turtle soup around this here, which is a fair value gap. Price can react to it to continue going higher, because a lot of orders are already here and their stops likely to be here. because this is another block here, yes, and price should go, and price is just giving them a fake out before they takes them out. So that's primarily what we have on the 4 hour time frame for the XY. And if you go lower on the lower time frame, which is the hourly, we can see that price has been just in a specified ranges. Today, nothing really much on the XY, but we can see better price action on Euro anyway. But the XY was after the London, which is the Asian range, prices has been on a specified range. Even price did not get to this fair value gap that's supposed to take us lower. So we still have, if you can even look here, you see how we have relative equals, which can also cause price to wants to reach, seek for this liquidity, just like I have stated. But anyways, you need to be observant what price is doing tomorrow. But this particular low is more likely to be swept, whether we didn't get down here, but this particular today low is going to be swept because Tuesday, not because, or right, let's say because Tuesday is more likely to create the low of the week, right? The low of the week or high of the week. Or if it does not, Wednesday we do, but sometimes Monday do create the low of the week. So that is it for the XY. Now on the other hand, if we go to the Euro, we can see that today price has already gives a very uh sweet price action. We see that Euro has already delivered into, already have a tick, just like the way we had a tick above this price. That is what I want to see on Euro as well. That is what I want to see on DXY, sorry. That's what I want to see on the XY as well. So I want to see price has a tick as well on the XY, because we know that this candle high, which is the Thursday candle high, was the high is a turtle soup. So I want to see price turtle soup it and go lower. So if we go on a 4 hour time frame, we see that price has already, we see how price delivered today. Price use this fair value gap on a 4 hourly time frame. If you are struggling to become a day trader, you need to look vividly on this 4 hour time frame. They have a lot to say. So we see that this 4 hourly fair value gap was the essential PDRA or key level that lead to all this price move higher. So and price reach this level, sweep it by a tick and retrace lower. So now on Euro, if you want to use Euro to just determine, we might likely say that tomorrow is not going to go higher, but if the XY is going to go lower, then Euro is more likely to go higher and seek for this sell. Then a little bit higher, maybe we can see for this fair value gap above here. So I've decided to start keeping my chart clean. I don't want to see maybe too much line on it. Just small line like this, I think will be enough with me. Now, if we go to the hourly time frame, we also see that today price delivery for for the euro was ranging, which is here to here. We have a ranging price, and price delivered lower into this key level that was formed during the Asian session. This is the Asian range. From this open to this high, we have the premium key level, sorry, the discount key level that lead this price move all the way back to this level. So I myself, I do took a loss today because I was looking at this order block to be effective. Now forgetting that we have liquidity line up above here, just like I've said, illustrated using the XY, right? So we see that this price move and price start ranging right around this area. So tomorrow we are going to expect to see price come below here, right? Sorry, come above this high, which is previous day high. Then we're going to use that previous day high to offset lower for the higher time frame institutional order flow, because we understand that the higher time frame institutional order flow is bearish. So price should seek for a nearer time turtle soup, then use it to go lower. That's basically what I'm looking out for in price on euro, and nothing much. nothing really big, no really big deal on this price action. All you have to do is just pay more attention vividly, especially to the 4 hourly time frame. All right. So similarly, if we look at the GBP, which is the cable, we've seen liquidity or not, we've seen price reach for this level and also reach the low by a tick on the low of this other block. The other block low, we reach it by a tick and price rejected and come lower, then have a bullish close. Now what you observe here, we still have a close above candle, right, indicating higher prices, just like I've said before. Now since we know that this close above indicates higher prices, then we can expect Tuesday to deliver have an efficient price with this Friday candle, then deliver higher, sorry, deliver lower, have efficient price with this candle, then deliver higher. Now we might see an SMT divergence, but it is very important for us to see this Monday candle high taken for Tuesday to form the high of the week, or otherwise the market can do its own probability. But these are the things you need to have before the day. Like, you as a trader, you need to have an objective, sorry, you need to have an objective and a bias, and what supports your bias and why do you have such bias, and why do you want to look for such things in the market. All right, so since we have seen how price deliver today, we're very sure, or with the annotation, we understand that price is still likely to go higher, especially if the dollar index is going to go lower, to use the lower type, sorry, to use the daily internal range liquidity turtle soup that I mentioned earlier. So if the XY reach to that level, that is going to affect GBP or Euro to also go higher as well and reach for these levels. But I am sure GBP is not going to reach back to this level, which is this 30 high, this line here I marked out. There is higher probability GBP is not going to reach to that level. But as soon as DXY sweep the low that we call out, then there is no need for us to worry, and the rest things is just for us to see what price is going to do more. So thank you for joining us today, and please just subscribe, click the subscription button, and follow us on YouTube at AlBashir FX, yes, for consistent daily analysis like this. And I also, you can ask your question. I'm considering adding other pairs, so which pairs you would like me to add, so that we do brief analysis like this, whether the dollar index, or sorry, whether the um the gold, which is GU, whether you want us to add GU. Somebody did ask about that. So anyways, you can ask your question, and you can also reach out to me via Telegram on this video description on YouTube. So let's go to the 4 hourly time frame on GBP. We already explained earlier. We see that this 4 hourly fair value gap that was created. Now, as a trader, I want to tell you that you should go every day, wait for the first 2 hourly candle to close, right? The first two 4 hourly candle to close. Then look at how they delivered. From the way those two candles delivered, they will definitely have higher high effects on price for that day, right? So just go and study your 4 hourly time frame vividly, and you will understand. If you want to study with me, you can also reach me as well. So price has reached, we see how price take this turtle soup and go higher, close above. Now we never see a close below candle on the 4 hour time frame, even we didn't see a close above. Now this is why it is suitable to, or more convincing, that price is going to sweep this high going in tomorrow. And this first leg push down is just a fake out, because many traders are like me and you, we are willing to see price go lower. So I will end here on GBP, and let's go look at what Bitcoin is doing. Right. So on a daily time frame perspective, I did mention that we are going to see a turtle soup around this area, but I wasn't so sure that price is going to go all the way up, right? So yeah, so we've seen that BTC has delivered all the way down up here, and yeah, even today created a fair value gap. Wow, right? You see the big fair value gap, right? With the Sunday. So imagine, because the Bitcoin trade on Saturday and Sundays, remove the Saturday and Sunday candle and consider these two candle as a volume, right, where price is going to come back and fill. So that means we are going to see price take this high, which is today high, then use this order block to go lower. So we are at extreme on BTC. We are at extreme what discount, sorry, premium levels. We are at extreme premium level, and there is more chances of seeing price reject from that area and continue to go lower. So just like I've explained earlier for you guys. So if we go on a 4 hour time frame, we can see how price just keep pushing higher, pushing higher, pushing higher. All right, they didn't even give room for anything, but this today open around this area, and this is the move. So if you want to calculate the Sunday move into it, it will become so large. But if you just look at what happens today, you will get an understanding that this is just a mere move, so a mere smaller range move. So the most possible outrage is this fair value gap, all right, that price can reach out to before we go lower. But until we see a 4 hour down close candle, which is and a 4 hour close below candle, not just a down close candle, close below candle, then we cannot do anything much. So I hope you enjoy this episode today, and I hope and you get something from it. If you do, subscribe and share this content. So on a lower time frame, we haven't seen any change. So if we see if an hourly change in the state of delivery using this, that means a break below this swing low, hourly swing low, then that's another higher probability. And if we break below this low, and we see that on the 4 hour time frame is a it is a down close 4 hourly candle with a close below, then that is more higher probability that we can find smaller entry and hedge our bets to this level, to this sell side liquidity. Look at how clean these equal lows are, so making it more authentic for us to see price go down to that level. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you. I see you tomorrow.